Hi guys, I'm Hannah Khan, and today my friend, celebrity makeup artist Lyndsay Zavitz, is going to show us how to get this dewy, glowy look that is perfect for summer and wedding season. So Lyndsay is a makeup magician, so stick around, she's going to teach us her tricks.
When I do makeup, I always start with brows. This is my favorite kit, Kelly Baker Brows. She is the best.
That's right.
So first of all, just brush your brows up. I like to take a powder. You can use a pencil. I'm gonna kind of go back and forth. I always use this blonde. It's like a blonde taupe. I just start by outlining the brows. You always want to start with the bottom, and you don't want to go right in the middle because then that can look a little too fake and drawn in. Now I'm just gonna go in with the brow pencil. And now this one is a medium brown, so it's a little bit darker. And I'm just doing little light strokes. Less is more when it comes to brows. This is one of my favorite steps. This is really good too for somebody that doesn't have a lot of brows and you have to really fill them in. It's a little highlighter. I use Kelly Baker. You could use any kind of concealer. And then I just take a little flat brush. I always dab a little bit on my hands first. And you just want to highlight underneath. So I like to just draw a little line right under the brows. This just finishes the brows right off and gives you a little highlight because I don't actually use shadow under the brows. I just use this concealer. And then just blend, blend, blend. So I'm just applying a little bit of foundation over top of the lid. It's kind of like a primer, and it just evens out your lid and it acts as a great base for eyeshadow. So I'm just setting the eyelids with a little bit of powder. I'm using the La Mer translucent powder. It has a little bit of an iridescence to it. So I'm gonna start with a bronzer. I use this as a transition color. Even if I do like a really light eye, a smoky eye, I always use a bronzer. So I kind of switch back and forth between the Tom Ford and the Burberry. You just want a nice, natural, bronzy look. And I'm just taking a little fluffy brush and I'm gonna create a little bit of a crease. So I'm just starting on the outer corner and just bringing it all the way in. So I'm using the same brush. I'm just going in with a little bit of a darker color, and I'm starting right on the outer corner and right into the crease. Basically over top of what I just did, just not as high. And then I go over with that clean brush and just blend. As you can see, this is my favorite eyeliner. I need to get a new one. This is by MAC, and it's called Teddy. So it's a bronzy, little eyeliner that I like to use. So I'll just get you to close. So you can use black eyeliner, obviously, if you want a little bit of a smokier eye, but for that natural kind of bronzy eye, I like using this color. I just put it right onto the lash line, and then I go over top with a brown eyeshadow and just blend it out. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of the eyeliner on the bottom. So I'll get you to open and look up. So I just take a little bit of a brown shadow, a round bullet brush, and blend this shadow out. And right now you can see it looks a little crazy and intense, but that's why I like to take a wipe and wipe some of this away. I'm going to curl the lashes, everybody's favorite part. I'm just applying a black mascara.
What brand is this?
This is L'Oreal. I've tried pretty much every mascara brand out there, and I always go back to the L'Oreal Voluminous.
I love that.
It's just a cheap little drugstore brand.
Low cost.
I use waterproof because I obviously don't want it to smudge or run. I'm using individual lashes on you. I like doing individuals. They feel a lot better on the eyes. They look really natural. So I'll just get you to open and look down. Now this is the only thing it's hard if you're gonna be doing your makeup on yourself. Individuals, it takes a little time and practice. And I like to use different lengths. So I kind of rotate and use short, medium, sometimes long, so you get that wispy, natural look. I'm gonna apply this Hydro Blur primer. This one's from Dermalogica, and this is my favorite primer. This is good pretty much for anybody, unless you have really dry skin, you wanna stay away from this one. And I just apply a little bit with my fingers. So I'm just applying this Becca highlighter right onto the cheeks. So creating that little natural glowy dewy look. I'm going to layer a lot of highlighters. I'm just applying the foundation. I apply it with a foundation brush, and then I blend with the Beauty Blender. I'm gonna conceal under the eyes, and when I conceal, I highlight as well. So these are the NARS concealers, and I'm using a few different colors. So I'll just get you to open and look up. Concealing for under the eyes, you always want to use something a little bit with a pink undertone. That will help cut the dark circles, the blue and the purple. So I'm just applying a little right under the eyes. And this is a NARS concealer. The first one I applied, it's called Honey, and that's the pink one. And then I'm going over top with ginger and custard. So those two colors are more yellow based. And they're gonna conceal and just highlight. You just blend with the Beauty Blender, and then I take my finger and just get right under the eyes. But already you can see the difference. So I'm using custard, still the NARS product. I'm putting a little bit down the center of the nose, a little bit on the forehead, chin, and Cupid's bow. And again, just blend with the Beauty Blender. And I'm gonna keep the nose highlight on there for a little bit until we contour, just so it can settle in, because you want that highlight to be really sharp. And now I'm using the Tom Ford Cream Bronzer. And I'm just gonna apply it right under the apples of the cheek, and it's kind of like a little line there, and you're just gonna blend with the Beauty Blender, and this is what's gonna create those cheekbones. And you just wanna put a little bit right on the jawline. And we're gonna contour the nose. I'm just using a smaller brush. And putting it on either side of that highlight. And then you wanna do a little line to create at the tip of the nose, to create a little button.
Oh, that's cute.
Blend. I'm just gonna set under the eyes right now. So I just like to blend away with the Beauty Blender, because when you apply concealer or foundation, it can crease a little. So before you set, you wanna blend any of that creasing away, and then just lightly set with a powder. This is the La Mer, and I mix a little bit with the Givenchy setting powder.
Where are the best places to apply highlight?
So you want to put it like the apples of the cheek above the cheekbone, the tip of the nose, inner corner of the eyes, and you can put a little bit on the chin too. So I'm gonna apply the highlighter now. This is my favorite product. It's Iconic London. It's a liquid shimmer drops. So I just put a little bit on my hand, and I dab
with the Beauty Blender.
And just look straight ahead, and I'm going just above the cheekbones and on the corner and right into the forehead, just a little, and you're just gonna blend. Now I'm going to use Artist Couture. It's called Double Take, the color, and it's a translucent powder. And I'm just gonna put it right over top of the liquid. I'm just lining the lips with a nude lip liner. This one is by Hourglass, and it's called Eden. This is my new favorite lip liner. I'm gonna mix a few colors. So there's a bunch of different brands in here. There's some MAC, Tom Ford, Charlotte Tilbury, and I just mix a few of them. And blend for me.
Lyndsay, thank you so much for teaching us how to get this gorgeous glam.
Of course, it was so much fun.
Well, be sure to check out Lyndsay at Lyndsay Z Makeup to see all of her beautiful work. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Want more extra? Hit the subscribe button and the bell and never miss a video.